at existing cities with sensors, digital kiosks, public Wi-Fi, and internet-ready cameras, and to build new smart cities from the ground up. Although smart cities are being discussed and constructed worldwide, there is limited consensus about the concept, purpose, and consequences surrounding smart city development. Are smart cities disruptive or even innovative urban developments? As more cities that claim to be smart are built or retrofitted across the globe, debates on this question have proliferated. Proponents of smart city development emphasize the role of technology in smart growth, improved public services, efficient infrastructures, and entrepreneurial competitiveness. However, critics voice suspicion about the datafication of urban processes, surveillance of urban populations, and the eagerness of public officials to regard information and communication technologies, ICTs, as solutions for perceived urban problems. Still, other researchers and planners see great potential in smart city enterprises that broaden ideas about data collection and use, include input from urban residents, and foster collaboration with communities and neighborhoods. The corporate or technology-driven iterations of the smart city are only a subset of many possible ways that urban informatics can take hold, but they currently remain the dominant model for smart city development. Several critics note the ways in which these visions of the connected or networked city are highly problematic. For example, the city is not merely a series of technological solutions that process or optimize urban life. It is an actually existing place where lived experiences and pre-existing community behaviors should be understood and integrated into urban infrastructures. Emergent smart city planning and goals have begun to shift conversations and innovations away from the indiscriminate implementation of sensors and IoT for efficiency and optimization toward socially and culturally informed understandings of urban issues and inequities, an expanded roster of smart city stakeholders and policymakers, and the use of big data for public benefit. Questions linger about whom the smart city is for, how to measure its success, and who participates in its creation and use. They should continue to be asked of the companies and government entities that support these projects and the agencies that fund smart city development. As the concerns and potential promises of smart cities multiply, it is imperative that citizens and scholars understand the processes and issues at hand. Many discussions and policy decisions about smart cities occur within boardrooms or conferences geared toward technology industry representatives, government officials, and urban developers. In order for members of the public to contribute to the development of urban space, they will need to understand the urban transformations being proposed, how their cities and towns are being reshaped by digital media implementation and use, and where and how they can intervene in these processes. Since 2009, I have studied both smart from the start and retrofitted cities that adopt or plan to adopt government-mandated or corporate models of smart city development. For example, Songdo and Kansas City, and the social inequities and tensions that arise from doing so. In researching these relationships, I have interviewed representatives from Cisco and Google, and have attended city cabinet meetings and smart city conferences and events in order to analyze the values, visions, and social decisions around corporate smart city models. I have also observed and interviewed digital inclusion activists, neighborhood organizers,